Keep killing. Surely, we're not done yet. Tell.
Hi, this is Wei here. This is my new Atlas strategy for farming. Accounting, owing to the fact that this is a really tanky build, I've decided to just pretty much choose like some of the more, I'm gonna call it one rippy content I could possibly do with the Atlas. And one of which is something I was wanting to do for a long time. I really wanted to find a way to do rogue exiles, tormented rogue exiles, in a way which was profitable. In the previous leagues, this wasn't really accomplishable, mainly because rogue exiles didn't really offer that much. And they may offer some quant or they may offer some quant or rarity advantages, but not significantly so to the point where you would actually just spec your tree out like that and be okay with it. But now in this current state of the Atlas, it's actually pretty good to go this route because of two things. One, Scarab sources are extremely rare elsewhere. You can't really get Scarabs fast from stuff like maybe from Simulacrum, from stuff like juicing maps, etc. No, you're no longer able to do that. You can't use God Touch conversions in order to get like insane Scarab drops consistently. And so the Scarab market has kind of been starved, and some Scarabs have gone to insane prices. Like, do you have one Scarab that costs like 9 div now? I just sold that one, by the way. Just found one and sold it for 9.3 divs. And so I was thinking to myself, was there a way that I can actually farm these Scarabs? Because stuff like, Harbinger Scarabs, you can sell them for like 10c each. It's pretty insane, the rusted ones. And I found a particular method to farm Scarabs at a pretty fast pace. And so what I'm doing here is I'm using so these are all the Scarabs I found so far. I've only done maybe about 20 maps or something. Yeah. So the is it 20? Maybe 30 or 40 maps. But maybe more than that. I don't know. Anyway, the strategy I'm employing here is I'm using Anarchy Scarabs, so rogue Scarabs, to increase the number of rogue exiles in my map. I'm using 2 rusteds, which will add a total of 8. I have this, which replaces with a rogue giant. The rogue giant is like a Matryoshka doll. If you kill it, pops out 2 extra rogues. So you basically, it's a multiplier number of rogues. And this is rogue exiles have a 50% chance to appear in pairs. That means you have a 1.5 times multiplier on the number of rogues in your map. So with all these 3, this is like 5 chaos or 6 chaos. This is 5 actually, sorry, there's 5 chaos. This is 1 chaos and this is 1 chaos. So altogether, it costs 7 chaos to basically run this map. And then you can run whatever map you choose. In this case, I'm using Jungle Valley. I am self-sustaining it, so it's not costing me that much. And so therefore, the only cost to the map is 7 chaos plus the 2 of the map crafting device. So Anarchy here, another 3 more rogue exiles. So that's a total of 7 plus 3, that's a total of 10 chaos. So each time I pop a map in and run it, it's 10 chaos. Now, as you can tell, it is pure upside, because whatever Scarabs you find is definitely going to be more than 10 chaos minimum. And they also have the benefit of, because of the high quant and high rarity, to be able to find stuff like Soul Taker. I found a Soul Taker. I found, what was that thing? Where did I put it? I found a Soul Taker and I found a Hyres. Yep. So there's a lot of ways you can generate profit like this, and it's super good. And so in the Atlas tree, not only am I focusing on rogue exiles, I'm also focusing on the Lantern Aramor, just to get more higher tier or higher quality rare mobs. And I'm using all the, what's it called again? The lanterns. The wisp, I don't know what they call them, but to basically inject certain mob types into each map. I don't fish for maps. I'm just running every single map and trying to optimize around the maps I see. Right? I don't think it's worthwhile to like skip maps. You can actually sell each map for maybe about 7 chaos each, so it doesn't really make sense to burn through your maps just to get a good roll. So that's generally my plan right now for farming the Atlas. I have made a lot of currency this way because either altars also have like divine altars, and I got 27 divines on one map while doing this, along with all the Scarabs and etc. So I probably made maybe I think 60 divines. If I can't really quantify this because you know, all this is like, I only know the full value until I sell it off. So I'm guessing this is close to like altogether maybe 60, 70 divines. So with a very minimal investment, a very simple alch and go strategy, you can make pretty large amounts of pretty good amounts of currency per hour. The downside is this particular setup is extremely toxic. It's hard to do because the damage of the rogue exhaust is extremely high. They are tanky as well because you know, they have 100% more life, and they are tormented. So not everyone can do this build, do this Atlas tree setup, and not everyone can do this farming strategy. You need a build with significant tankiness. I have died maybe at least once, I think. That was, I think I got shotgun by something that had multi-proj. But it was a rogue exile that had multi-proj that could shotgun. Anyway, that was the only time I died, but I have about 250k EHP with Molten Shell up. So I don't think most builds have that kind of defenses. This build also has kind of like, because there's so many mobs, right, attacking, your totems are constantly proccing, so I almost always hit the max DPS. So this build effectively has a 25 mil DPS in the map itself when there's enough mobs proccing our totems. So yeah, I found a farming strategy that's specifically strong for the type of build I have, and I'm probably gonna just run this all the way till I get bored. Yeah. I also tried doing stuff like Harbinger and Beyond. I really like that as well because this build is tanky enough to do Harbinger and Beyond. The problem was that the Harbinger Scarabs was super expensive, and I was like, okay, it doesn't make much sense to spend this much on Harbinger Scarabs. Would it make more sense if I farmed those Harbinger Scarabs? And so yeah, I came up with this strategy and started farming them. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably leave the Atlas tree in the description. And if you have any questions, do let me know. Alright, see you. Bye. I'm out.